Hello.
Please help me.
I'm about to give my speech. Here is my audience. Okay, let's begin. What is your favorite sports team?
The Cincinnati Bengals.
Okay, imagine placing a simple $5 bet on the Cincinnati Bengals, thinking it's harmless. Fast forward a year and you've lost thousands. Max out your credit cards and lying to your family to cover your addiction. This isn't just a rare case, it's a growing epidemic. As someone who has studied the economic and psychological impact of gambling and seen its effects on close friends, I've come to understand the hidden dangers of sports betting. Whether you bet or not, you are being targeted. From endless ads during games to sports ads on your phones, this issue affects you, your community, and the future of sports. Today I'll discuss how sports betting leads to financial loss and addiction, how it affects the integrity of sports society, and why we need to take a stand against the powerful industry. Let's begin with the most immediate consequence of sports betting: personal financial harm and addiction. Some people don't realize until after about $1,000 worth of bets lost, but sports betting causes major financial loss and addiction. Studies show that over 80% of people who engage in frequent sports betting lose money in the long run. The text says, gambling addiction is a recognized mental health disorder. The National Council on Problem Gambling estimates that about 2 million U.S. adults meet the criteria for severe gambling. But the consequences don't stop there. They extend to the very heart of sports. Sports betting threatens the integrity of sports. Sports used to be about passion, teamwork, and community. Now for many, it's just about money and who covered the spread, not who played with their heart and for the love of the game. The text says, betting scandals and match fixing are becoming more common as athletes and officials can be tempted or pressured. From the FBI crime and corrupt of sports. You see it more and more common that athletes and officials bet on games they are in and try to fix the game, so their bet hits and they win a lot of money. These people don't love the game anymore. They are just in it for the big hits and big money grabs. But this can ruin someone else's career by fixing a game in your favor. So now you may ask, what can we do in the face of a billion-dollar industry that seems unstoppable? We must resist the normalization of sports betting. Stop supporting companies like DraftKings and FanDuel and many others that push aggressive gambling ads, especially those targeting teens and college students. We must also educate your friends and family about the risks of sports betting, especially young fans. Those are the ones that are most vulnerable. The text says, betting and match fixing related abuse represents 11% of nearly 4,000 messages flagged for abuse. That is about 440 messages of the 4,000 is betting abuse. That is basically fans messaging players, coaches, or officials, abusing them about the bets they made, and they lost a lot of money. The text is from Purdom, who wrote, Betting Related Abuse of College Athletes. Let's remind ourselves what's at stake and what we can do more. We've explored how sports betting leads to financial loss and addiction, corrupts the spirit of sports, and why we must push back against its growing influence. If you ever placed a bet, or even considered it, think twice. Delete that betting app. Speak out when friends glamorize gambling. And most importantly, support the policies that protect vulnerable people from this trap. Sports are meant to unite us, not bankrupt us. Let's protect the gambling. Let's protect the game and each other by standing up to the sports betting industry and let the players play the game they love. Thank you.